morning, my name is Edward. Today I am reading Who Would Win? Ultimate Dinosaur Rumble by Jerry Pallotta, illustrated by Rob Bolster. 16 dinosaurs show up for a contest to see who is the roughest and toughest. If a dinosaur loses a fight, it is out of the contest. May the most ferocious dinosaur win. Kentrosaurus versus Megalosaurus. Round 1, match 1. Did you know the word dinosaur means terrible lizard? The first match is Kentrosaurus versus Megalosaurus. Kentrosaurus would not be easy to attack or eat. It is spiky. Name fact, Megalosaurus means big lizard. Megalosaurus was the first dinosaur to be discovered and named. Its fossilized bones were dug up in England. Megalosaurus attacked with its toothy jaw, but Kentrosaurus is too spiky, pointy, and bumpy. Name fact, Kentrosaurus means prickly lizard. Megalosaurus puts up a good fight, but it's out of the competition. Kentrosaurus wins. Ankylosaurus versus Utah Raptor. Round 1, match 2. Ankylosaurus has a large, solid bump on the end of its tail. Its skin was heavily armored. Name fact, the word saurus means lizard, and Ankylosaurus means fused lizard. Utah Raptor stars in the film Jurassic World. This movie star dinosaur was about 23 feet long, but only 8 feet tall. That is about as tall as 2 first graders. Fun fact, Utah Raptors means Utah's predator. Is this a fair fight? Ankylosaurus is covered in armor. Utah Raptor tries to sneak up on the Ankylosaurus and slice its unprotected belly, but whoosh! One swipe from the Ankylosaurus's tail and Utah Raptor is not silly. Ankylosaurus moves on to the second round. Ankylosaurus wins. Did you know paleontologists now think the Utah Raptor had feathers? Yanchenosaurus versus Torosaurus. Round 1, match 3. Yanchenosaurus was discovered in China. When its remains were first discovered, people thought they were real dragon bones. Some people in other places also once believed this. Yanchenosauruses were bipedal. Definition: bipedal means an animal that walks on 2 legs. Torosaurus had the largest skull of any animal that ever lived on land. Its skull was as big as an elephant. Name fact, Torosaurus means perforated lizard. Definition: perforated means having holes. Torosaurus had holes in its shield-like skull. Frilled fact, the back of a Torosaurus's skull is called its frill. After dodging Torosaurus's sharp horns, Yanchenosaurus bites its leg and slows down Torosaurus. The limping Torosaurus is done for. In this fight, the meat eater defeats the plant eater. The biped beats the quadruped. Name fact: this dinosaur's name means lizard, found in the town of Yangchuan. Definition: a quadruped is an animal that walks on 4 legs. Yanchenosaurus wins. Supersaurus versus Micropachycephalosaurus. Round 1, match 4. Not fair. Who matched these two together? Supersaurus is fighting Micropachycephalosaurus. Supersaurus was a giant plant-eating sauropod. Definition: sauropod dinosaurs had long necks, small brains, long tails, and walked on 4 thick legs. Micropachycephalosaurus is one of the longest names of any dinosaur. It's a long name, but it was a tiny dinosaur. It was only as big as a goose. Its name means small, thick-headed lizard. Head fact, no one knows why the Micropachycephalosaurus had such a thick skull. Supersaurus steps on the Micropachycephalosaurus. Uh-oh, squished. Supersaurus wins. Big fact, sauropods were the largest land animal ever. Supersaurus moves to the second round. Gigantosaurus versus Stegosaurus. Round 1, Match 5. Gigantosaurus has a huge jaw full of sharp teeth. Its jaw has 6 feet long. Was 6 feet long. Gigantosaurus is considered the largest meat-eating dinosaur. You would not want to fight it. It walked and hunted on 2 long legs. What's in the name? Gigantosaurus means giant lizard of the south. Definition: two-legged dinosaurs are called theropods. Theropod means beast foot. Theropods walk like birds. This dinosaur is easy to recognize. It has plates on its back and a spiky tail. Name fact: Stegosaurus means roof lizard. Mystery: Did Stegosaurus have matching plates or alternating plates on its back? It is no fun fighting the Stegosaurus's plates and spiky tail, but Gigantosaurus's powerful jaw overpowered the slow Stegosaurus. After a victorious bite, Gigantosaurus wins. Gigantosaurus wins. Brain fact: Stegosaurus has the smallest brain compared to body size of any dinosaur. Its brain was only the size of a walnut. Don't be confused. A different dinosaur had the similar name, Gigantosaurus. Gigantosaurus. It was a sauropod. Tyranotitan versus Tyrannosaurus rex. Round 1, Match 6. Tyranotitan lived about 100 million years ago. In real life, it would never have met a Tyrannosaurus rex or T-Rex, which lived at a later time. Because Tyranotitan lived in an earlier age, its brain was probably not as developed as T-Rex's. Name fact: Tyranotitan means giant tyrant. Just call me T-Rex. Everyone knows this creature. It's one of the most famous dinosaurs. Go T-Rex, go! Timeline: T-Rex lived about 65 million years ago. T-Rex is smarter. It runs at the Tyranotitan and bites off an arm. Tyranotitan is shocked. Unsolved. No one knows for sure why T-Rex had 2 tiny arms and only 2 tiny fingers. As it decides what to do next, T-Rex charges full speed and bites a chunk out of its neck. The fight is over. T-Rex wins. Styracosaurus versus Spinosaurus. Round 1, Match 7. Horns everywhere. It would hurt to bite this dinosaur's face. Styracosaurus was a herbivore. Its teeth were perfect for slicing and munching plants. Definition: herbivores eat only plants. Fact: little horns are called hornlets. Spike lizard versus spine lizard. Behold Spinosaurus. It may have the perfect fighting dinosaur. It was fast, strong, light, and long. It had huge teeth on its jaw and it could swim. Color fact: no one really knows what color the dinosaurs were or if they were multicolored. Many dinosaur fans are rooting for Spinosaurus to win the championship. Spinosaurus could hunt on land and in water. Go Spinosaurus, go! Spinosaurus goes head-to-head with the Styracosaurus. Ouch, too many sharp horns. They hurt. Styracosaurus is too slow. Name fact: Spinosaurus means spine lizard. Mouth fact: Styracosaurus's mouth was shaped like a beak. Shifty Spinosaurus sneaks around to the back of the Styracosaurus. Spinosaurus bites Styracosaurus in the rear end. Styracosaurus is bleeding. The fight is over. No surprise here. Speed beats horns. Spinosaurus wins. Allosaurus versus Apatosaurus. Round 1, Match 8. Many Allosaurus fossils have been discovered around the world. One dig site alone in Utah produced 60 different Allosaurus specimens. This dinosaur ate meat and walked on 2 legs. Its vertebrate bones were shaped differently than other dinosaurs. We may never know if it hunted in packs or alone. Definition: vertebrae are on animals' backbones. Name fact. Allosaurus means different lizard. Apatosaurus was a long sauropod-type dinosaur with a tail like a bullwhip. When this huge creature walked, it must have sounded like thunder. Tricky name. Apatosaurus means deceptive lizard. It is sometimes confused with Brontosaurus, which means thunder lizard. Allosaurus opens its mouth and jumps on the Apatosaurus. The Apatosaurus is huge, between 75 to 85 feet long. Apatosaurus can defeat itself well. It waits for Allosaurus to make another charge. It turns its body, sets its forelegs, and whips its tail. Whack! Fact, dinosaur footprints are also called trackways. The tail hits Allosaurus across the neck and knocks the wind out of it. Another tail shot, whack, whoosh. That tail is huge. Allosaurus' neck is broken. Apatosaurus wins. Apatosaurus is the victor despite its small head and small brain. Kentrosaurus versus Ankylosaurus. Round 2, match 1. On we go to the second round. Only 8 dinosaurs are left. Kentrosaurus was armored with sharp weapons. It looks like it could inflict pain if attacked. Kentrosaurus did not look cute and huggable at all. Name fact, a scientist that studies fossils and prehistoric life is called a paleontologist. Ankylosaurus was defensive armor and plated for protection. Its body was low to the ground and difficult to attack. It looked like a tank. It even had horns covering its neck. Fact, Ankylosaurus was twice the size of Kentrosaurus. Both of these dinosaurs were herbivores. These two don't eat each other, so why would they fight? They might battle over territory, plants to eat, or water to drink. The smaller Kentrosaurus hits the Ankylosaurus with its tail. Its tail bounces off Ankylosaurus' armor. Ankylosaurus gets closer, swings its hammer-like tail, and breaks Kentrosaurus' leg bone. Whack! Whack! Kentrosaurus falls over. Timeline. In geological time, the Jurassic period began around 200 million years ago. Ankylosaurus wins. Ankylosaurus moves on to what we'll call the Dino Final Four. Gigantosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. Round 2, match 2. This is a fight that fans have been waiting for. Gigantosaurus was bigger than T-Rex. They both had similar body design. Gigantosaurus had a huge jaw and strong legs. Fact, Gigantosaurus had 3 fingers on each short arm. T-Rex has an advantage. Its jaws was much more powerful. Maybe T-Rex was like an orca, also called a killer whale, a perfect hunting machine. Foot fact. A T-Rex had 4 toes, just like a chicken. 3 in front, 1 in back. Gigantosaurus walks over to T-Rex. It's not used to fighting an equal. T-Rex pretends to bite, but swings its body and whips the Gigantosaurus with its heavy tail. T-Rex attacks and gives Gigantosaurus something it didn't expect. A hip check. While Gigantosaurus is off balance, T-Rex bites the Gigantosaurus in the neck. T-Rex doesn't let go. Tyrannosaurus Rex wins! Gigantosaurus versus Supersaurus. Round 2, match 3. Once again, we have a meat eater versus a plant eater. We also could describe this fight as carnivore versus herbivore, omnivore, enormous mouth versus small mouth, 2 legs versus 4 legs, hunter versus forager. Definition: an animal forager searches for plants and other food to eat. Did you know Gigantosaurus weighed about 3 tons? Supersaurus was one of the largest animals that ever walked on the land. It weighed up to 40 tons. Its tail was up to 40 feet long. Its neck was longer than its tail. Other huge sauropods Ultrasaurus, Gigantosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Argentinosaurus, or Diplodocus could have been in this book. How could they fight an aggressive sharp-toothed meat-eater? Their size and weight were great advantages. As the Tyrannosaurus leaps and tries to bite a chunk out of its foe, Supersaurus just trots toward the young Tyrannosaurus and gets ready to step on it. 40 tons is a lot of weight. Supersaurus's body is high in the air, hard for the young Tyrannosaurus to reach. Supersaurus bumps the smaller dinosaur with its long neck, then rises on its hind feet and crushes the young Tyrannosaurus with its feet. Timeline: the Jurassic period began around 250 million years ago. Young Tyrannosaurus has broken ribs and a broken leg. Goodbye, young Tyrannosaurus. Supersaurus wins. Supersaurus is the third dinosaur to get to the Dino Final Four. Apatosaurus versus Spinosaurus. Round 2, match 4. Apatosaurus was a huge dinosaur. It ate up to 800 pounds of vegetarian per day. It was up to 75 feet long. Scientists say it kept on growing and growing. Did you know Spinosaurus may have fought ancient crocodiles? Spinosaurus can send shivers down your spine. It is fast, long, and has a strong jaw with scary teeth. It is bigger than a T-Rex, but first it must defeat Apatosaurus. Spinosaurus walks near Apatosaurus, but stays out of range of its swinging head and whip-like tail. Then, when Apatosaurus turns its head, Spinosaurus jumps up and rips a chunk out of its shoulder. Apatosaurus' shoulder starts bleeding. Spinosaurus runs to the other side and starts biting and bites again. Spinosaurus wins. Championship match coming soon. Dino Final Four. Ankylosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. Round 3, match 1. This rugged plant eater can smell the T-Rex. It knows the T-Rex is a troublemaker. Armor fact: Ankylosaurus' armor was on top. Not much was on its underbelly. When it was younger, T-Rex got whacked by an Ankylosaurus, his tail, that hasn't forgot the painful bump it got on its head. T-Rex runs full speed with its head down. Smash! T-Rex knows the Ankylosaurus' armor is too thick to bite. T-Rex flips it over so it can bite its softer belly. Ankylosaurus is now helpless on its back. Fossil fact: a dinosaur hunter named Barnum Brown found the first Ankylosaurus and T-Rex fossils. T-Rex takes a giant bite and moves on to the championship match. T-Rex wins. Supersaurus versus Spinosaurus. Round 3, match 2. It sounds like thunder as Supersaurus approaches Spinosaurus. Boom, boom, boom go its feet. Question: would the versatile Spinosaurus prefer to fight on land, in a swamp, or in deep water? Definition: versatile means able to adapt a different situation. Spinosaurus is fast. It runs at Supersaurus and attacks it between its front and back legs. Spinosaurus has plenty of energy. It bites and backs off, then bites and backs off. Spinosaurus avoids Supersaurus' huge tail and long neck. It takes time, but Supersaurus loses too much blood and eventually collapses. Spinosaurus wins. On to the finals. Championship match. Championship match. Championship match. Championship match. Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Spinosaurus. The long necks are gone. The armored dinosaurs are gone. The plant-eating dinosaurs are gone. The spiked dinosaurs are gone. The plated dinosaurs are gone. This is the fight that readers and dinosaurs have been waiting for. Jaw versus jaw. T-Rex has a stronger and wider jaw. Spinosaurus is longer but thinner. Spinosaurus has a longer jaw. Both dinosaurs have a mouth full of sharp teeth. T-Rex charges, but quicker Spinosaurus jumps out of the way. Spinosaurus runs headfirst and bites T-Rex's jaw. Spinosaurus biting muscles are way stronger than the T-Rex's. Spinosaurus's biting muscles are way stronger than the muscles T-Rex uses to open its mouth. Spinosaurus bites harder and deeper. Now T-Rex can't bite back. Spinosaurus holds on. It uses its longer arms to scratch T-Rex. T-Rex loses. Spinosaurus wins! This is one way the competition might have ended. Write your own ending or think of a new version of an Ultimate Rumble book. Bye, and thanks for reading Who Would Win Ultimate Dinosaur Rumble with me by James Water, illustrated by Rob Bolster. So see you next time. Bye.